We're almost there. Almost. Landslide, we did not do a good job shooting this.
David finally has his jersey. He's number 4 today.
There he is. I see him. Fantastic. We are making progress. Oh my! And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the SoLu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my trusted cameraman, Mr. Aiden Matter, and we are live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, as the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks are getting ready to play host to the Avon Panthers. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a squirt battle, a U10 battle, ladies and gentlemen. So the boys and girls out there just 9 and 10 years old, getting ready to go at it here. As you see the Seahawks going through their warm-ups down in their end, they're wearing their home white sweaters with the blue and yellow trim, the Seahawk logo across the chest. And in between the pipes, it's going to be number 62 in your scorecard, Connor Holt. And down at the other end, the Avon Panthers are here wearing their road blue sweaters with the green and white trim. Panther logo across the chest with blue socks with green and white trim. And in between the pipes for the Panthers, it looks like it's, I believe that's number 30. Yes, it is. That's number 30, Tyler Bliss. All right. Well, this is a U10 game, a 12U. It's 88 in between the pipes. Oh, I thought it was 3rd. I'm sorry. Chase Sherrill. Good thing somebody knows what's going on. Thank you so much. There, Aiden. All right, so I apologize. It's Chase Shearer getting the start. Boy, that looked like a 30. I told you I had a long night last night. Wasn't even out like enjoying the fight. I just got out of work late. Anyway, I digress. So Chase Shearer getting the start. All right, well, here, ladies and gentlemen, in the squirt division, we play 12-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. And if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. And penalties are only for a minute, so I encourage everybody to take penalties. Like I said, the time does not, serve the crime, so you might as well do the crime, ladies and gentlemen. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime. And if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. All right, I think that goes over everything that we need to go over. There's the official right there. We were talking to him before the game. We told him there was a cheeseburger in it for him if things turn out very well for the Seahawks. So we'll see if he earns his cheeseburger here today. So I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today as we're about ready to get underway here between the Seahawks and the Avon Panthers. There's the buzzer, so warm-ups have come to a close. And the boys and girls will head over to their respective benches to get some last-minute instructions from the coaching staff, and then we will be underway here from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. A full docket on the SoLu this weekend. We got 4 games today, 6 games tomorrow, as we have a Norwich Hockey Club game tomorrow here at 1:30 as the boys take on the Springfield Thunderbirds. And tomorrow night, the Coast Guard Academy will be right here on SoLu as they take on UMass. All right, we are about ready to get underway here. The Seahawks and the Panthers from the Rose Garden. This should be a good one. Panthers in blue, skating from your left to your right. Seahawks in white, skating from your right to your left. Unless, of course, you are tuned in down in Australia, then it'll be the other way around. The old counterclockwise swirl perfected by the great George Costanza. All right, Mooney set to take the face-off at center ice. Number 6 in your scorecard, Punsalman. Cameron Punsalman on left wing, lined up against Kwan. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway from Norwich. The Panthers and the Seahawks. Quickly, here's Kwan down the right wing, trying to chip it in. Seahawks protecting the puck there, up along the boards it goes. Sent back in by Bliss, who I thought was the goaltender. Well, thankfully, Aiden's here, and he's sharp as attack, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody's got to be on the ball. Back to the blue line, kept in there by Weeks. Weeks will send it in to the corner. Elliott Weeks. L-E-Ott. Back to the blue line he goes now. Weeks. Weeks will keep it in. Weeks. Cross corner dump in. Sends it behind the net. Now Bliss. Bliss got a man in front. Got it in front and broken up there by Punsalman. Avon quickly on it now. Trying to get the puck in front there with Ruin. Or Ruin, I suppose. Doesn't get out on the first try. And there's Freeman. Daniel Freeman finally rocking the number 4 sweater. He came in and got tied up somewhere in Indochina. I believe a cargo ship may have tipped over. The only thing that floated to the eastern shores of Connecticut was Freeman's jersey, so he's rocking it here today. That and some Wilson volleyball that had some paint on it. Very strange. All right, Seahawks with the puck now, trying to get it out. Can't do so. Ruan keeping the puck in. Mooney and Punsalman over. As the puck jostles loose. 10:45 to go here in the opening stanza. Bliss at the blue line, waiting for the puck, seeing if he can get to him. Doesn't get to him on the first try. As Breas, Benjamin Breas, number 21, kept it in. Now comes back to center ice where Weeks will turn on it there. Weeks will send it in. Hughes giving chase. Track down there by Gabriel Reineck. Reineck sending it behind the net. And the Seahawks look to move it around. Good break out there. A couple of good passes in the Seahawks. Down the left wing, getting to it and sending it out to center ice is Freeman. Freeman tracks it down. It's sent back in by Mbiwi. By Biwi. There's a chance now, a 2-on-1, stepping to the outside with speed, cutting back inside. They score! Benjamin Braze, a beautiful move to the outside, and then cut back in. And right at the 10-minute mark of the opening stanza, the Panthers get on the board, 1-0. A great burst of speed there by that young lad as he cut to the right, cut back to his left. And went around the goalkeeper and buries the biscuit there for the Panthers. DeCola on left wing now. And Zepka. And the Seahawks push it up right off the faceoff. Sending it in there is Littlefield. Good edge work there as Avon turning and coming back the other way with speed through the neutral zone, stepping to the outside. Over the blue line they go now. Coming over, letting the shot go. That's wide of the goalkeeper, Holt. That ends up in the corner as the Seahawks look to move it away to center there. Norwich. That's center ice. The Seahawks battling there. Weeks will send it back in. Offsides is the call. 9 minutes, 32 seconds left to go here. The game just nicely underway. 1-0 the goal by Benjamin Braves. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend as it is just underway. Of course, everybody that talk about the big fight last night, which I myself cannot comment on because I didn't see it. I was stuck at work. People didn't feel the need to show up to work yesterday, so I felt the need to stay. Well, the state of Connecticut felt the need for me to stay. Letting the shot go, that didn't get through. Sometimes as a Gaylord Fokker, these things happen. Back to the blue line it goes. Bliss will keep it in. Well, you know where that name comes from, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a fan of the Penguin, the greatest show, perhaps in the history of television. Definitely the greatest show since The Sopranos. And that's coming away with down Norwich. Norwich now back the other way, making a move at the blue line. Over the red line with speed. Here comes Norwich. Norwich into the Avon zone, cutting to the right, letting the shot go. He scores! A beautiful rush there, Julian Norwich, practically going end to end. And the Seahawks have answered right back with a goal of their own. A gorgeous, powerful, speedy, purposeful rush there by that young lad. He looked like he had a plan the minute he picked up the puck, and he executed it to darn near or beyond, may I say, even perfection. And just like that, we are all knotted at one. Norwich. Back the other way now. Here comes Zacco. Zacco letting the shot go. Holt made the save. It was under his pad. So 8:31 left to go here. In the opening stanza, the teams have exchanged goals. Norwich, Julian Norwich, getting the Seahawks on the board. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone, won by Avon. Bliss letting the shot go. Williams said, get that out of here. And here comes Freeman turning back the other way. And on the right wing comes David Freeman. Lost the handle on it. And then Mooney, good puck support. Here's Freeman once again. Over the blue line, dumping it in where Bliss will turn on it there. Bliss. Tyler Bliss puts the brakes on. Went back the other way. Freeman led it like a fine piece of literature and was waiting for him there. In on the forecheck there is Mizalazic. McAuliffe covering at the blue line. Mooney humming over for puck support. Avon trying to come away with it. Here come the Panthers now. Back the other way through the neutral zone. Nobiwi. Biwi serpentining at the blue line. Did he cause the play to go outside? He did, according to the official. 7:44 left to go here in the opening stanza. And face off at center ice. Oh, in the neutral zone, I apologize. It's Nathan Zacco taking the face off and won by the Seahawks. And away they come. And Solomon lost the handle on the puck. On Avon now, down the right wing. Jacques will send it in. Chasing it down there, D'Ambra. D'Ambra, one hand on the stick. Good job there with a burst of speed. A beautiful outlet pass. And away come the Seahawks now, but thwarted at the blue line. Fighting it out to center ice was Norwich. Bliss will send it back up. Great job to get back on side by Bonsalem. Here's Norwich now at the goal line, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Shear. Norwich got back to his own rebound, got the shot away, never got through. Bouncing puck for Avon as they come away with it now. Jacques. Human Jacques. Couldn't get it out. That's kept in by Norwich. Norwich wheeling and dealing. He's got the puck on a string. Still with the puck on a string, letting the backhand go. That just missed. As Littlefield will track it down. That comes back to the blue line where the Seahawks keep it in there. Nice job by Reineck to keep the puck in. And he sends it behind the net. Avon giving chase, taken away by the Seahawks. Beautiful pass out in front. Norwich letting the shot go. That might have been a pass. He had a man at the back door. That was Littlefield. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Reineck at the point. Nice job there to keep it in not once but twice. Now the Panthers skated out to center and back the other way now. Zacco with speed. Through the neutral zone. Stepping to the outside. Track down there But the rebound loose, steered aside by the goalkeeper Holt. 6:15 to go now in the opening stanza. 1-1 is the score. Bodies collide right in front of the goalkeeper dangerously. The Seahawks don't want the puck there. And they do a good job of getting it out of harm's way along the boards, trying to get it out. But Salmon digging, mucking, doing his homework, seeing if anybody's going to come by with some oak tag. Perhaps a felt tip pen. Bodies collide there. The ref says play on. Good job by the official, letting the boys and girls dig it out as they finally do. Mooney coming away with it. Here's Mooney now, taking it behind her own net. Puck rolled up on her there a little bit. Went into the old Zamboni door. That trench is deeper than that deep one in the Atlantic Ocean. Or is it the Pacific Ocean? I'm not sure where it is. Back to the blue line, looking to pull the trigger. Never got the shot away on the first attempt. Got it back to the blue line, and Avon did a nice job to keep it in. Behind the net it goes now. Seahawks trying to send it hard around. And the Panthers trying to work it back to the point. But Solomon took it away. But Solomon dangerously in front of his own net there. Ends up off the board through a Littlefield will track it down. Kept in at the blue line. A nice job initially to keep it in by Weeks, but it's sent all the way down. Luke Mabiwi on the puck now behind his own net. Coming out the other end with it. First pass a little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold there for Jacques. As it's sent all the way down. The best cookie maker this side of the Mississippi. Then dare I say the other side of the Mississippi, Matty Williams. Beautiful pass right on the stick of Mooney. Mooney deflected it out to center and offsides is the call. I'm not kidding. If you haven't tasted Matty's cookies, I think Matty needs to go into business. Just call it Matty's Cookies. Well, I can see those at variety of stores like Walmart, Big Y, things like that. A big picture of Matty right on the cover of the cookie box, just smiling. He's got that big, smile. He's a smiling type of guy. Well, I'm thinking NIL. I got it written all over the place here. I'm officially naming myself the young man's agent. Let's get to work. All right, here come the Panthers now. He does make a delicious cookie. I'm not joking. And we're headed into the Christmas season, so I'm not afraid to say I'm looking forward. Matty's batch of cookies. He does such a great job. When they're so delicious, you can really taste the love that gets poured into it. So I appreciate that. When you're cooking in a good mood, the food comes out better. And I've never seen Matty in a bad mood, so there's that. Here's a chance down low. Get that out of here, says Williams as he swipes it out to the blue line. And the ref says that it was kept in. There's only one rough out there, so that's what you like to see. I like when there's one official. If I was a player and I see there's only one official, I'm thinking I could get away with a lot of stuff behind the play. A couple of chops to the Achilles, perhaps. The kid, his leg will go dead. He'll be fine. Nothing major injuries, but, never let a crisis go to waste is a terrible man with a good quote. Here's a chance in front now. Bouncing, cleared out of harm's way by Norwich. But kept in at the blue line, letting the shot go. That one poured down like a grizzly bear pours at a salmon swimming upstream to spawn by Matty Williams. That center ice turning on it there. Good edge work, staying with him nicely. DeCola. DeCola finishes his check. Williams and DeCola ran over the man for good measure. Accidentally on purpose, accidentally. That came back out of center ice offsides is the call. 3:18 left to go here in the opening half. So, like I said, I didn't get to see the fight last night. I guess I got suckered in like everybody else. I was on this, Tyson's going to kill him. Tyson's going to kill him. Tyson's going to kill him. I'm 51. So I guess throw 6 years onto that. I don't think I'd be having too much luck against a well-trained 27-year-old either. Down the right wing. Walking in, letting the shot go. The bouncing puck down, I say, by Holmes McGulphy. Over to get it. Dennis McGulphy up along the boards, kept in by Bliss. And the Seahawks get to it and trying to get it out to center. They do. They had a man up ahead, Ponsalman. Ponsalman finishes his check on Weeks. And Week and Ponsalman exchange pleasantries. Down the left wing now, Mooney. Right in front, had a man in front there. That was Freeman at the doorstep. Good look by Mooney. Freeman tracking it down on the backhand. Got it back in front. Now Avon on it there. Cleared. Out to center and all the way down. We'll see if it's going to go for icing. The goaltender's got his arm in the air, but more importantly, the guy that works at Foot Locker got his arm in the air, so icing is the call. 2:32 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-1 is the score. A good affair thus far here at the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. I wonder, does he get more money because he's reffing the game by himself? He should. And he's got to be linesman, official, scorekeeper. Now, a variety of different things now as Mooney leans in to take the draw. Wasilewski right behind her. Mooney wins the draw. Bouncing puck. Seahawks get it back to the blue line. Hustling over to keep it in. Nice play by D'Ambrosio to get to Mooney. Lets the shot go just wide of the goaltender Shearer. Panthers send it up the boards. Pinching in and keeping it in at the blue line. Wonderful play there at the blue line by D'Ambra. Goes behind the net now. Elliott Weeks wearing number 17, Matty Martin's number. That really pleases the broadcaster. Notice when the Islanders started to turn the season around, that's when they signed Matty Martin. I'm just saying it's no coincidence. D'Ambra on and now, but icing is the call as number 39, Steve D'Ambra, wearing Hubie McDonough's old number, ladies and gentlemen, which really pleases the broadcaster. All right, 1:53 left to go here. There's the DJ playing Canada's greatest hits here today. Taylor Swift. All right, leaning in to take it now. Mizarazic, he wins the draw. Number 85 in your scorecard for the Seahawks. Panthers get it back to the blue line, stepping up and keeping it in. Wasilewski, nice job by Wasilewski. The ref says no. Ruling that it came back out to center. So icing is the call. Face off in the neutral zone, pushed ahead. On his horse, chasing it down now, Littlefield. Littlefield in on the forecheck. That came back to the blue line, turning on it, back the other way now. Here comes Zacco. Zacco down the left wing, getting on his horse on the back check, tracking him down there, D'Ambra. Oh, you got to like the effort there on the back check to break it up. McGulphy not allowing it to come back towards in front of the net. As bodies collide behind the net there, a little bit of a sleeper hold. DeCola takes his man down, but that might have been more like a stunner, actually, than a sleeper hold. Well, I haven't been watching as much hockey as I used to, as much wrestling as I used to, excuse me. Weeks behind the net, sending it hard around. I have been watching a lot of hockey. Rest assured, Williams broke it up, but the Panthers come away with it now at 2-on-1 at the blue line. Stepping to the outside, tracking him down. DeCola lays the lumber into him there. And really selling it off into the corner was the Panther player. I'll bet anybody a dozen donuts that kid that just got hit is a soccer player because he looked just like one. As he floundered into the corner, but D'Ambra, or it's going to be DeCola, excuse me. DeCola, 2 minutes for roughing is the call. Well, like I said, though, the penalties in the squirt division are only 1 minute. I always say 2 minutes just for habit, but the penalties are only for a minute. That's why I keep telling my wife, I really like to have another kid. I know I'm 51. She's only 49, so, I mean, we're still in the window as far as I know. As far as you know, as far as anybody knows. Because I didn't realize it when our kids went through the squirt division that the penalties were only for a minute. I would have told our kids to lay the lumber into everybody constantly. I tell you, sometimes you look back on parenting situations and you just have some regrets sometimes, and that's a big one for me. Back the other way now, Norwich. Norwich, who's got the goal, puts the brakes on, makes the move, walking in at the dot, trying to step to the outside. And it's poke checked away, comes back to the blue line. Kept in there, nice play by McGulphy to keep the puck in. And now Avon trying to get it out. On and now Freeman. Freeman throwing it towards the net. Didn't get there as it went off a body. And Avon now, 15 seconds left to go. Clear but not out. Kept in by Williams at the blue line. Stepping up McGulphy to keep it in. That comes back out to center, and there's the whistle with 5.6 seconds left to go here in the opening stand. See, there's only 19 seconds left on the power play. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, I've been telling the wife, I'm like, come on, let's have another one, because I didn't know about this. I knew it, I guess, but I never really paid attention to it. And boy, I tell you, I would really like another crack at it. I mean, I guess eventually I'll have grandchildren, and I can tell them to run everybody when they get to the squirt division, but that just seems so far off. Or at least I hope it's far off. Kids are only 18 and 15, but you never know. Anyway, that's another podcast for another time. The buzzer sounds. The period comes to a close, and we'll talk about more genetics when we return. 1-1 is your score. Thank you for tuning in. What a fantastic Sunday or Saturday, I suppose it is here at the Rose Garden. 1-1 is the score. Enjoy your intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Restock that sarsaparilla, and we'll see you back here for the second period in a few minutes. No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey. The second stanza just about to get underway here. Avon will have a power play carry over from the first stanza. I believe for 19 seconds, if memory serves. We'll see if they get that up on the clock right now. There's nothing on the clock. As the official and the rest of us patiently wait, but that's okay. These things happen. And still nothing on the clock just yet. There we go. We got 12 minutes up there. We're making progress here. Little steps are big steps, ladies and gentlemen, when you're not taking any steps. So we got that up there. I think there was 19 seconds left to go on the penalty, if memory serves, and sometimes it still does. Well, they got 12 seconds left on the penalty, so okay. Sometimes the memory doesn't serve as well as it used to. All right, look like we're ready to drop the puck and get the second period underway. The ref drops the puck, and we're underway. The second stanza, 1-1 is the score. Very excellently played first period. Offsides is the call there. There is no delayed offsides in youth hockey, so an automatic whistle. 11:51 left to go. Hughes out there, Tyler Hughes. I wonder if is that another Hughes player coming through the system? There's already 3 in the NHL. And they're all pretty darn good, too, obviously. He's already got the Vancouver colors on, so go right to the Canucks. Good puck movement there by the Panthers as they gain the blue line. Seahawks get it back to the blue line by not out, excuse me. Where Mamewi kept the puck in. Here's a chance in front. Get that out of here, says the Amber as he does his best Dikembe Mutombo interpretation. Littlefield now carrying the puck out. Hasn't gotten to the neutral zone yet. Now he crosses over the blue line into the neutral zone. Bliss was tracking him down there. Littlefield sends Bliss spilling. Littlefield down the right wing, protecting the puck, sending it in. Mooney will give chase. Von Salman in the neighborhood. Von Salman ran right at the goaltender. The puck wasn't any. And now he's exchanging pleasantries with the goalkeeper. How about that? Von Salman just ran right at the goaltender. Didn't stop, just skated right into him. Well, I told you there's only one ref out there, ladies and gentlemen, so today's the day to do such things. I would call that a smart play by Von Salman. And then tell the goaltender, sorry, I apologize. I couldn't stop, but the world was spinning at the time. Behind the net it goes now. Seahawks on it there. Turning on it, trying to get it out. Littlefield under duress. On the backhand, cleared, but can't get it out. Tipped in by Mawiwi. Taken away by the Seahawks, and the Seahawks come out to center ice with it. Good job by Avon on the back check to break it up. And Mabiwi over the blue line, stepping to the outside, traced by Rennick. Protecting the puck on the backhand, cutting back inside, letting the wrist shot go. That didn't miss by much. As bodies collide, Hughes digging, trying to get the puck out. Nice job by Mooney to seal the wall and keep it in. Bodies go flying as Rennick gives the man the business on his way down. Kept in by Bliss. Bliss down the left wing, couldn't get around Rennick. Centering across, knocked down Littlefield. Littlefield walking in, pulling the trigger. He scores. It was a beautiful shot, though. I don't know if that's going to help Mr. Littlefield there. So Avon will take the lead on a little bit of a strange goal, but these things happen. That's all right, you know. Yeah, you know what you do. You take the young lad, and on the way home, you stop off and get some ice cream and tell him that's all right. These things happen. Listen. Got to remember that, little ones out there still 6 and 7 and 8 years old, so it's okay. Here comes Norwich now. Norwich over the blue line, stepping to the outside with the puck there on the backhand, looking to get the backhand shot away. Does get it out in front. Dangerously there on the backhand. Freeman let the shot go, and a big stop by the netminder. Sure, a nice pass there by Norwich, and Freeman right at the cooker there. Now you can see that young David Freeman clearly has read my unauthorized autobiography, Get to the Cooker, the Scotty Bonner story. And clearly he took notes while he was reading it. And got to the cooker, but a nice stop by Shear. Face-off won by the Seahawks. Trying to pull the trigger, couldn't do so. Now Freeman on the backhand, trying to get it down low. That one off a leg in front. Comes back to the blue line, chopped away and sent all the way down. A rolling puck might cause it to make it all the way for icing, but the puck dies. The puck making a left turn, a chopping motion there by Freeman. And he's going to go 2 minutes for Paul Bunyan interpretation. There by Freeman as he chopped the man right in the Achilles. And drew the penalty. Well, like I said, it's only for a minute, so. And slashing is the call. Well, the ref called interference. Oh, okay. The stick certainly interfered with the skates there as he chopped the man down. $9:17 to go here. 2-1. The Panthers leading the Sharks. Leading the Seahawks. I apologize. Face-off won by the Seahawks. Littlefield behind his own net, trying to get the puck out. As Avon got to it first to keep it in, sending it towards the Seahawk net. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Weeks. Weeks did a nice job to keep the puck in, sending it down low. Sent back to the blue line where Weeks has stopped it once again. Nice job manning the blue line there. The young Weeks. And came back in front now, bouncing dangerously. Still loose, letting the shot go. Holt got the flipper on that. And turning on it, DeCola. DeCola, not a lot of room to get it out. Trying to squeeze it along the boards. Couldn't get it out. Came back in front, save. They score! Letting the shot go. Found its way to the back of the net. I believe it's going to be Mabiwi who's going to get credit with it. Yes, it will. Number 48, Luke Mabiwi. A power play goal for Avon. They extend the lead 3-1. I thought that was underneath the goaltender's pad there for a moment, but like I said, well, ladies and gentlemen, I had a very late night last night. Went to work for a routine 7 to 3 shift, and they said, "Can you stay till 9?" I said, "Fine, I'll stay till 9, but I want to get home to watch Tyson." Well, 9 became 11, and 11 became 2 a.m. So a little bit of a 19-hour shift yesterday, so the brain not as sharp as it normally is. And if you're a fan of the program, ladies and gentlemen, you know the brain was not that sharp to begin with. Back to the blue line, a seeing eye. Canuckler almost made its way to the goalkeeper. Please do not pet the puck. The puck is working. In the corner now. Seahawks trying to get away with it. Kept in by Weeks. Weeks doing a nice job with that blue line. Keeping the puck in and causing pressure here for the Panthers as they cut to the inside, letting the backhand go. Williams got a chunk of it. The rebound's still loose. They bounce around. They score. The Panthers stuck with it. Got to the rebound and burying the abyss in there was Kason Prenovo. So Prenovo, stuck with the play, got to the rebound, and buries the biscuit for the Panthers. They extend the lead 4-1 is the score. So 3 unanswered goals here by the Panthers in the early going of the second stanza gives them the lead, or extends the lead, I suppose I should say. 4-1 is the score. I think that the Seahawks are calling timeout here and want to talk things over with 7:50 left to go here. In the second stanza, the Seahawks utilizing their timeout. They're going to call everybody in, talk things over amongst themselves at the bench, try to regroup, try to focus. See if they can climb right back into this thing. There's still plenty of time left to go. The game not halfway over just yet. With 7 minutes and 50 seconds left to go, but 3 quick unanswered goals here in the first 4 minutes and 10 seconds of the second stanza has staked Avon to a 3-goal lead. 4-1 is your score. I believe it's 4-1. The scoreboard here says 3-1, but I have 4 in my book. Like I said, my book isn't always right. All right, the ref drops the puck. We're back on the way. Here comes Norwich now. Norwich to move at the blue line. Stepping in with speed to the backhand. Poke checked away, tracking it down, getting to it at the goal line. Got a man in front calling for it, still calling for it. That couldn't get it to him. And here comes Avon now back the other way. Out to the blue line and kept in. Nice job there to track it down and keep it in. Good puck support by Diember. That's a good play by Mizierzer. I apologize if I'm butchering that young man's name. Please forgive me. I'm not a smart man, but I know what offsides is. As bodies go flying, Williams recovers the puck at his own blue line. They'll send it up to Norwich, but off the feet of Norwich. Bodies meet at the red line, off the boards now. Here comes Avon over the blue line, stepping in at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop by Holt as he got the flipper on it, and the Seahawks get it out to center. That's a big save right there. Remember that one if the Seahawks battle back and close the gap on the lead. That one keeping it a 3-goal game. Mabiwi with the puck through the neutral zone with speed. One man to beat. Stepping to the outside at the dot, pulling the trigger. Now we hit the post. Oh, Luke Mabiwi rang the dinner bell, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? And that's something you got to be concerned with this close to the greatest holiday of all holidays, Thanksgiving, coming up in under 10 days now. Thank you, George P. Washington, for making that a proclamation and a national holiday to give thanks for all that we have. And we have got a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy, do we have a lot. In the corner, trying to get the puck out, kept in by Freeman. Freeman walks off the boards, lets the shot go, Waffle, save the rebound. Couldn't corral it there, behind the net, DeCola. DeCola trying to get the puck back in front. Littlefield will track it down. Behind the net now, Panthers on it there. Panthers with the puck, trying to come back the other way. Out to the blue line, makes the move at the blue line now. A foot race to the cooker. Over the blue line, at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. That hit the post. Back to back, belly to belly, dinner bells rang there by Luke Mabiwi. Perhaps may have to put out dessert first, then move at the blue line. Here come the Seahawks back the other way. Over the blue line, stepping to the outside, poke checked away by Bliss. Beautifully timed poke check there by Bliss. Off the boards. Back to the blue line, McGolfy. McGolfy, nice job to keep it in. Got it down low. Freeman trying to sidestep Bliss. Bliss went back to go get it. There's Bliss now. Bliss cleared but not out. McGolfy keeping the puck in. That went off a skate and back the other way now. Here comes Avon. Trying to cut back to the inside. Bodies collide there at the blue line as Braze was sent flying. Braze looking up at the official saying, "How much can one man take, sir?" And the official saying, "Get back up, buddy. I got to get to the buffet." Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Big stop by Holt. And the rebound comes right to DeCola. DeCola took a big hit as he tried to get the puck out. The game really getting a little physical out there. That pleases the broadcaster. On it now. Seahawks trying to cover it out. Couldn't do so. Bouncing puck on sides at the blue line. As Mabiwi will carry it in. Trying to make the move back to the inside. Still with it. At the dot, pulling the trigger. Holt the save. The rebound came back to Holt. Still loose in front. That just failed to click. And turning on it there, DeCola. DeCola hounded from behind. Nice job there by the Panthers to get to the puck. That one in the feet of DeCola. There's the Panthers trying to get to it. Freeman got a big chunk of his man going by. And Freeman reminds me a lot of Anthony Mason back in the day for the New York Knicks. I used to have the T-shirt with Mason, Oakley, and Ewing, and he used to say no layups at MSG. Perhaps Freeman might have the same T-shirt at home in his sock drawer, which is not where you should keep your T-shirts, but that's another podcast for another time. Sent ahead now, Williams in a foot race against Braze, but icing is going to be the call. Icing happened when the puck go down bang before the other guy. And play stopping us all over again. I really did have that shirt. I got it on the streets of Manhattan. Some guy was just selling it. It wasn't sanctioned by the NBA or nothing. I don't know. It was definitely, I wish I still had it. It was a shot from the ground at the Garden looking up and like leaning over at the camera. It was Oakley, Mason, and Patrick Ewing, and it just said no layups at MSG. It didn't say Knicks or anything on it anywhere. I wish I knew where that shirt was. I loved that T-shirt back in the day. The old Knickerbockers. And I loved so much back then. Still a big fan of the Knicks. Off to a little bit of a slower start than we anticipated, but the roster's still very, very deep and very, very good. And good coach. I'm very confident that they will go on a run, get their act together, and be in the top 2 or 3 in the conference. Back the other way now. Down the left wing, protecting the puck. Pernovo stepping to the outside, looking to cut in on the backhand. Got it in front. Big stop there by Holt. Beautiful burst of speed there. Pernovo really turned on the Jets as he cut around to the outside and cut back in. Kept in at the blue line. Williams on it in the corner. Williams under duress. Tried to get it up along the boards. Couldn't do so. Poke checks it away. Nice recovery there by Matty Williams. Back to the blue line. Bliss. Bliss, who's been keeping it in all day, sending it behind the net. Williams will give chase. Williams Tried to go back the other way. That ended up on the stick of the Panther player. Lets a shot go. Holt the save. Came back to Bliss. Bliss letting the shot go. That doesn't get through. And the Seahawks trying to get it out. Can't do so. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. That went off a body. And now the Seahawks come back with it the other way. Through the neutral zone they come with 2.5 minutes to go. Up ahead now. Putting the brakes on Norwich. Norwich wheeling and dealing. Lost the handle on it. Turning with it and going is Zepka. Down the right wing. Over was McGulfey to get a chunk of him. That one rolls to Holt. Holt will cover it up. And there'll be no further play. 2:09 left to go here. And then the second stanza, you are watching the SoLu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here today with my cameraman and director of information. Got a new title there, pal. I don't know if it comes along with a raise or not. We'll have to discuss that at a later date. You're director of information, though, because you knew who the goalie was. We need a department of SoLu efficiency. Off the boards now. Back to the blue line it goes, out to center. And Mabiwi will track it down there. Under 2 minutes left to go. Freeman giving chase into the corner. Mabiwi up the boards. Got it up to Zacco. Zacco couldn't get around D'Ambria, but offsides is the call. 1:46 left to go here. In the second period, you're watching you're watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here on the SoLu. Mooney leaning in to take the draw. You got to like the focus on that young lady. And she arrives, but face-off one stolen by DeCola. But the puck, a lot of snow out there already, so the puck just stopped. DeCola spilled for his efforts, and the Panthers will send it in. Chasing it down into the corner is D'Ambra. D'Ambra on it there. Not trying to come away with it. Off the boards, Freeman. I think Freeman saw Mabiwi as he got in his way at the blue line. That's kept in and sent all the way down. And behind the net. Nice job to keep it in. At the blue line by France. And now it comes back out to the blue line. And here come the Seahawks now. If they hurry, a 3-on-1. Over the red line, they come down the left wing. Hounded from behind. Nice job by Bliss to get on his horse. Yeah, I really like this young lad, Bliss's game. Back to the blue line. The Seahawks keep it in. Good job there by DeCola to keep the puck in. And that one goes off a leg, comes to center ice where D'Ambra will send it back in. 45 seconds left to go here. As Mabiwi cuts across the blue line, stepping to the outside. Mabiwi at the dot. At the goal line, pulls the trigger off the butt end of the goalkeeper Holt. Came right back to Mabiwi. Mabiwi behind the net trying to get it back out in front. Good job of back checking there. As Freeman came back to break it up. Cleared but not out. Into the corner it goes now. Front on it there. 20 seconds left to go. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Nice shot there by Reineck to get in the way. Back to the blue line, Bliss. Bliss had a little trouble handling it and went back to go get it. By the time he did, under duress from Freeman. And Freeman on the backhand will get it out to center. 6 seconds left to go. Seahawks have time for a shot. They do get the shot away. Steered aside by Shear, and that's going to do it. There's the buzzer, and the second stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2. The Panthers 4, the Seahawks 1. We'll be right back with the third period. Don't you dare go anywhere. What's up, Big Daddy?
Maddie's cookies, huh?
I'm thinking about him already, pal. Yeah, well. It's getting to be that time of year. Oh, I just like chocolate chip.
Oh, you don't like the big ones that they bring?
Oh yeah, but I just like chocolate chip. I don't know what flavor those are.
Peanut butter, oatmeal.
Oh, I don't like peanut butter.
Chip.
I don't like peanut butter. I like oatmeal. I love chocolate chip. I don't even like peanut butter and jelly.
That's cake. I know it's soul food.
So.
He doesn't hurt my feelings. Let's see
All right, good news, ladies and gentlemen. I got my cookie order in for the season. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. It's always good to see our friends here at the rink. It's such a privilege to be able to call these games, all the great friends that we've made through the years. This is our 6th season calling Seahawks hockey already. Going strong. Always a lot of fun, always a privilege. Both our kids played here. Great organization, great people, and made some lifelong friends along the way. So, when I tell you it's a blessing, honor, and privilege, ladies and gentlemen, I mean all three. Really, truly is. I'm a very, very lucky guy. Really am. Back to the blue line, sent out to center now. The third period just underway. Here comes Littlefield. Littlefield down the right wing. Littlefield hounding from behind there by Weeks, keeping the legs turning, got the puck into the corner. Mid Littlefield, nice job to get it deep there by Littlefield. Into the corner it goes now. Panthers trying to get it out. Hounded there from behind Norwich. Norwich did a nice job to get back to it. He lets the shot go. Bouncing puck came back to McGolfy. McGolfy did a nice job to keep the puck in. And as he sent it down low, sent out to center now, sidestepping the D and walking in quickly. Back the other way on a 3-on-0, walking in, pulling the trigger. He scores! Chipping it to himself and burying the biscuit down at the other end. A tremendous rush there. And Braze, Benjamin Braze, will bury the biscuit yet again for his second time today. And the Panthers extend the lead. 5-1 now is the score. Oh, nice rush there by Braze. All right, the face-off. That's center ice.
Come on, Joe! Come on, Joe!
Let's knock down DeCola, excuse me. Lost the handle on it. Mooney digging at it. Braze at center ice. Hounded down there by DeCola. Williams stepping up in the neutral zone. That's knocked down by Bliss. Bliss, good job to go on the forehand off the boards and up ahead now Braze. Braze down the right wing. Hounded there by Reineck. Reineck with the old, I'm going to put the stick right in your eyes defensive posture. Hey, whatever works. Back to the blue line. Bliss. Bliss letting the shot go. Williams harnessing his inner Diego Maradona. Kicked it to himself and got it up to Mooney. There's Mooney now. Mooney over the blue line. Mooney sending it up ahead. That goes to the blue line. There's Williams turning. Tried to get it to Mooney, but nobody home. Williams jousting at it there, looking like a medieval knight, winning the battle. And that comes to center ice, and away come the Panthers now. Once again, another joust there by Williams. Here's Hughes. Hughes with speed. Hughes trying to cut back to the inside, back to Bliss. Bliss letting the shot go. Look at the effort there, sliding to block the shot, and then getting up and telling him about it. I'm the guy that blocked it. That was me. Don't forget. Back to the blue line it goes now, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. And the Seahawks come away with it. Sent out to center. Freeman fighting through a slash himself. In on the forecheck, chases Weeks. Weeks hard along the boards. Hard around. Panthers look to break it out. Nice job there by Julian Norwich to cut off the puck. Norwich wins the battle in the corner, trying to get it out in front. Panthers don't allow it to get there. It's sent ahead now, a foot race. Down the left wing they go. Williams on his horse. Williams reaching back to break it up. Nice defensive play there by Matty. Norwich trying to get the puck out. Kept in. Nice job by Zepka to keep the puck in. And it's kept in now. DeCola will turn to his forehand. DeCola pulls it around the rush. Tried to get it back to the blue line. Couldn't connect. Into the corner it goes now. Williams. On it there. Bouncing puck. On the backhand, Freeman couldn't get it out. Weeks lets the shot go, doesn't get through. There's Freeman now. Freeman behind his own net with it. Freeman. Hard around for Norwich. Norwich in the corner. Norwich couldn't get it out. As the the Panthers do a nice job keeping everything hemmed in. Now back to the feet they go. At the goal line, trying to send it in. Nice stop there by Holt as he held the post. And hard around now for Julian Norwich. Norwich cleared but not out. Kept in again. Boy, Avon has done a real nice job keeping that puck in at the blue line all morning here. Williams with 8 minutes left to go. Couldn't get it out. Zepka letting the shot go. That one high on the waffle side. Tracking it down. All the Seahawks trying to get it out. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. That one goes wide of the goalkeeper Holt. And Avon first on it in the goal at the goal line. Back to the dot it comes. Trying to pull the trigger. Couldn't get the shot away. And here come the Seahawks now, looking to get it out to center ice. They do. Nice job there, Mizarezic. He lost the handle on it. Reineck following it up. And here come the Seahawks now down the right wing, gaining the blue line. And Weeks, he'll send it back out to center. Bliss, excuse me. Looks like we might have a penalty behind the play here. Oh, looks like we might have too many men on the ice. I saw the ref give the internationally recognized sign for stirring the porridge. That can only mean one thing. There it is. Look, stir up the porridge. Make sure it's the right temperature for Goldilocks. There are too many men on the ice, or too many Seahawks on the ice. So a power play coming up now for the Panthers. 7.5 minutes left to go in the affair. So the penalty being served by McAuliffe. Face-off one by Avon. Still loose puck in front there as Holt tried to cover it up. All around he goes, tracked down by Weeks. Weeks kept the puck in for Avon. Nice job to hustle over and keep it in. Into the corner, D'Ambra. D'Ambra on it there, cleared it out to center. Here come the Seahawks now shorthanded. Down the right wing they go, Littlefield. Littlefield hounded from behind, keeping the legs turning. Littlefield still with it. Littlefield's got a man in front. Littlefield making the move. Behind the net with it now. In Gretzky's office looking for the wraparound. Came around on the wraparound and just failed to click. A tremendous effort there by Jackson Littlefield. Away come the Panthers now. Down the right wing they come Zacco. Zacco got the shot away, steered aside by Holt. Behind the net it goes now. Wanted there, Zacco. Zacco trying to get it out in front. That goes back to the blue line for the Panthers, and they send it back behind the net. And Salmon patrolling the crease. The penalty is over, so we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. There's Jacques now. Jacques with it. Jacques protecting and hounded from behind there by Littlefield. Back to the blue line and Bowie. Bowie letting the shot go. That bounces dangerously. Big stop. The rebound. Pushed just wide. Panthers get it behind the net. Holt recovers back to his feet and into position. Nice stop there by Holt. Back to the blue line. The shot doesn't get through. The Seahawks kick it up ahead. No chance for the Seahawks now. Back the other way. But Salmon. He lost the handle on it. His poke checked away at the blue line and back the other way now. Away come the Panthers. They try to connect at the blue line. Can't do so. McAuliffe on it there and turning. McAuliffe couldn't get it out. Mbiwi couldn't keep it in. And away come the Seahawks now. Freeman. Freeman down the left wing. Freeman hounded. Freeman with it. Turning. Tried to slide it across for Norwich. Norwich first on it. Freeman to the cooker. Norwich behind the net. Norwich still with it. Protecting the puck. Looking for the wraparound. Did get the wraparound away. The rebound pushed just wide as Freeman was in the cooker. Cleared and out to center it goes. 5 minutes left to go here in the affair. Turning on it there is D'Ambra, but he couldn't get it out on the first try. It ends up back by the old Zamboni doors. D'Ambra, weird but not out. Kept in at the blue line by Bliss as he's done all afternoon or day or morning, depending upon where you're tuned in. If you're up on the International Space Station, do you even have a clock? Do you need one? Here's a quick shot. I guess the computer probably needs one, but do you really need one? Does it really matter? Sun rises and sets every 15 minutes, I imagine. Or maybe not that frequently, but I'm not sure. I've never been on the International Space Station. You've gone to outer space. What, you've never been? 4:36 left to go here in the affair. 5-1, the Panthers in the lead here today. Seahawks with possession after the draw. Send it out to center with the Panthers. We'll send it back in. Chasing it down now is Williams. Williams in the corner. Williams. Beautiful tape-to-tape pass, and it's deflected out to center ice. A high-risk pass, but good reward there for the Seahawks. So an actuary would probably sign off on that. Letting the shot go. Bounces in. They score! A shot from the blue line found its way in. And 6-1 is the score. I'm not sure who's going to get credited with it, actually. He may have taken the shot. I'm not sure. I believe it might have been. Was it France? Might be Hughes. Either way, 6-1 now is your score in favor of the Panthers. And with 4 minutes left to go. Here's Hughes. Hughes hounded from behind. Bodies go flying there. As Williams got to it in the corner. Williams sidesteps the forecheck. And then comes out to center ice. And here come the Seahawks now. Back the other way. Down the right wing. Hounded from behind there by Weeks. Weeks sends his man flying. Then a little bit of a retaliation there. As everybody goes flying. Ref says play on. Like I said, this time of day, ladies and gentlemen, what time is it here on the East Coast? It's Littlefield. Yeah, it's 10:50. It's getting to be about that time when the official wants to get to the buffet and sit down during breakfast prices, have himself a plate, have himself a flapjack, get himself that, and then it becomes lunch. The shrimp and the London broils start to come out, but the ref, found himself paying breakfast prices, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you beat the system. That's what the rich people do. I believe I read that in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Chapter 8, Breakfast Buffet. All right, 3:12 left to go. By the great Robert Kiyosaki, of course. 3:12 left to go in the affair. 6-1 is your score. Seahawks win the draw, trying to turn on it. Couldn't come away with it. And then bounces out to center ice. Foot race ensues there. Nice job by Norwich. The block, and he has a chance now. Walking in, Salmon looking to pull the trigger. Got a chunk of him from behind. And it rolls innocently to the goaltender. A great offensive play there by Hughes. Nice play by Tyler Hughes. On the back check to lift the stick there. Ponsalem. 2:53 remaining in the third and final stanza. 6-1 is the score. Avon leading it. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Of course, Avon, the home of the Avon Old Farms Prep School. I believe the Flying Beavers, as they're called. I came back to the blue line. DeCola kept the puck in. They don't have a girls hockey team up there because they don't have girls. It's an old boys school. And they've put out quite a number of fantastic NHL players. There's Avon. And here comes Hughes now. Hughes over the blue line with the net empty. The goaltender pulled by the Seahawks. Hughes to the empty net. He scores. Well, you know what? I like that move by the coach. Go for it. Why not? Have some fun. Get an extra skater out there. Nothing wrong with that. But the Panthers recognized it and bury the biscuit on the empty net. So 7-1 is your score. Yeah, I don't mind that from the coach. Try and get another goal. It's okay. 7-1, 8-1, really, doesn't really make a difference, I don't think. And the coaching staff clearly agrees with the broadcaster. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Offsides. At the blue line. 2:03 left to go here in the affair. Be sure to stay tuned as the Echo Stars pay a visit next to our Pee Wee. I think it's a Pee Wee A game. I always forget A, B, C. I don't know. Doesn't mean anything to me. Kids are kids. It's all good. If I ever got back into coaching, which I will someday when I have the time, this is exactly the level I would coach at. Squirt B. I would say, just give me my roster, give me my boys and girls, let me get to work. Check back at the end of the season, let me know if we made any progress. I'll bet you anybody that doesn't do much jelly, we do make progress and have a lot of fun. Trying to get the puck out, couldn't do so. Along the boards, Reineck working his man over, giving him the business in there, tried to put him into a headlock. The ref says play on. And again, flapjacks coming into play there, I believe. Puck ends up behind the net dangerously, came back out in front. Seahawks have pulled the goaltender with 1:20 left to go in the affair. Well, they pulled them before, but there's still 1:20 left to go. Perhaps the coaches got the over on FanDuel. I think the over was 9.5. Well, you never know. Kept in at the blue line. Nice play there, and away come the Panthers now. Over the red line. Lost the handle on it, sent back in by the Seahawks. That goes behind the net with under a minute to play. The goalkeeper Shear left it there, and now the Panthers looking to come away with it. Couldn't get it out, kept in at the blue line. Nice job by D'Ambra to keep the puck in. Cleared and not out. Kept in by DeEmber. DeEmber will send it in. Seahawks digging, mucking, doing the homework. Got it out in front dangerously. Couldn't connect there. In the corner it goes now with 20 seconds left to go. Seahawks looking to get one more on the board, perhaps more. None coming just there is down the right wing, carrying the puck out. Prenovo sending it into the corner. That's picked up by Freeman. Freeman hard around and 5 seconds left to go. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. As the buzzer sounds on this one, and Avon headed down to their goalkeeper. And your SoLu top dog of the affair is going to go to number 30, Tyler Bliss. Well, Tyler just did a great job keeping the Seahawks hemmed in at the blue line. Puck possession and things of that nature, always so important. So thank you so much for joining us. For my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks here on the SoLu Broadcasting Network. Your final, once again from the Rose Garden, Avon Panthers 7, Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 1. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful weekend, everybody. We'll see you all again soon, and have a great day. Thank you. Good night.